13 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
Ma'am, it is not like you are Tom Cruise risking your life with every film doing these stunts. It is not like you are Stallone doing Rambo. It's not like you are Jim Caviezel on The Passion of Christ and have your shoulder dislocated and lightning strike you and almost.
We had Rachel Zegler on the docket is she's an asshole. So she came out and took a large dump on half of the country, everyone who voted for Trump. So I attacked her, and then she came out and she said, I apologized. Like I went too far, but it wasn't sincere.
And I would like to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared on my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding. And I am sorry I contributed to the negative discourse. She continued, this week has been emotional for so many of us, but I firmly believe that everyone has the right to their opinion, even when it differs from my own. I am committed to contributing positively toward a better tomorrow.
Who hates when I win? The winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her. And I can only hope that despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them,
Spend 1 minute on Snow White and how it totally imploded at the box office this weekend. It was so delicious. The thing they spent $170 million to make the thing, and it had the lowest opening, under $50 million, of any of these live action Disney remakes that they've ever had. Even the one that was their worst, Dumbo, did better than this has done.
Alex, what has been the reaction to Disney's latest expensive own goal?
Well, the reaction has been absolutely horrible. It is the worst box office from a Disney live action remake that they've ever done in Dumbo.
Oh my gosh, I saw the well, we didn't even see, but I saw the logo and I went, that's my name, Snow White's up there, and I cried my eyes out.
I'm here on the Disney lot. I'm gonna go surprise some fans who are at a lovely little event and party set up to celebrate all things Snow White. Let's go!
One more, let's see if we can do it even louder. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Snow White!
Guys! Thank you so much. Hi. This is beautiful. You look lovely.
I love you.
You
I
love me?
You so much.
I love you.
Say bracelet!
Bracelet! Woo! Obsessed. This is the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life. Did you get all me crying? Thank you so much for being here. And to see this is really emotional for me, so I'm going to try to not do that. I love her, and her superpower is her heart. It's nothing supernatural. It's something that all of us have. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy Snow White. Thank you, guys.
Onlookers were not amused because
the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story. With a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time.
So no Prince, or a different kind of Prince?
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because like we cast a guy in the movie. Right. Andrew Burnap, great dude. It's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut, who knows?
Hi everyone, we are outside the castle that the 1937 animated classic based Snow White's castle off of, which is so exciting. We are here because we're shooting a music video for Waiting on a Wish, which is so cool. We only have 1 day to get it all done. Performance, I'm so excited. It's gonna be a fun day.
Disney just unleashed the biggest box office bomb in their live-action remake history. And it's even worse than you think. $270 million down the drain, a lead actress who trashed the original film, and a PR nightmare so bad, Disney panicked and canceled their own premiere. This isn't just a flop. It's a full-blown Hollywood implosion. And by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how one actress, Rachel Zegler, turned Snow White into a cautionary tale for arrogant celebrities. Let's start with the numbers, because they're catastrophic. Snow White's opening weekend? A pitiful 43 million, less than half of what even Disney's worst remakes like Dumbo made globally. 87 million against that insane $270 million budget. And the reviews? A 14% Rotten Tomatoes score, the lowest ever for a Disney remake. Even the audience score was brutal, a B+ cinema score, which for a family film is like getting an F-. But here's the thing. Disney saw this coming from miles away. Because long before the movie hit theaters, Rachel Zegler was already lighting the fuse on this disaster. From the second she got cast, Rachel acted like she was too good for Snow White. She called the original creepy and outdated. She trashed the prince as a stalker. And in interviews, she made it clear, her version wasn't even about love. Now modernizing a fairy tale? Fine, but openly mocking the 1937 classic that saved Disney from bankruptcy? That's like remaking Titanic and calling Jack a gold digger. Fans lost it. Even the son of the original film's director called her out, saying she had no respect for Walt Disney's legacy. But instead of backtracking, Rachel doubled down and then took aim at an even bigger target. Right in the middle of promo tours, Rachel went on an unhinged Instagram rant. May Trump supporters never know peace. She called MAGA voters sick and fools, then ended with F Donald Trump. Now, political opinions aside, when you're already the most hated actress in Hollywood, picking a fight with half the country? That's not brave. That's career suicide. The backlash was instant. Boycott demands flooded Disney. Her co-stars were furious. And Disney, they went into full damage control mode, forcing Rachel to issue a half-hearted apology. But by then, it was too late. Disney was so scared of the backlash, they did something they've never done before. They canceled the premiere's red carpet. No press, no interviews, just a quiet screening where Rachel was kept far away from reporters. Even her co-stars threw her under the bus. Grumpy's actor, Martin Kleba, leaked that she ruined it for everyone. And now, Hollywood's whispering that Rachel's radioactive. No studio wants to touch her. Disney's stuck with a $270 million flop. And the worst part? This could have all been avoided if she just kept her mouth shut. So where does Rachel go from here? Well, history isn't kind to stars who alienate their fan base. Remember Gina Carano? She got fired from Star Wars for less. Or Ansel Elgort. One scandal, and his career vanished. Rachel's problem? She burned bridges with Disney fans, conservatives, and her own co-stars, a trifecta of unhireable. Even her defenders are struggling. Some say she's just misunderstood. But when you call your own movie's legacy creepy and mock its fans, that's not misunderstanding, that's arrogance. At the end of the day, this isn't just about a movie flopping. It's about Hollywood's toxic culture where stars think they're above the fans. Rachel had a once-in-a-lifetime role, and instead of being grateful, she treated it like a joke. Now she's a cautionary tale. And Disney, they'll probably never greenlight another Snow White remake again. But what do you think? Was Rachel set up to fail, or did she deserve this downfall? Drop your hottest takes below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more unfiltered Hollywood breakdowns.